When taking a look at dispositions, there are a few that will make me a successful teacher, one of which being is professional ethics. Professional ethics are the way that you act, look, dress, and present yourself and how punctual you are. Mine have improved greatly since working in the Des Moines school since 2011. I've had to perfect these all because I look so young and I blend in with the high school students very easily. I have bought professional clothing, I've made sure that I'm well groomed, I make sure that I'm punctual and act professional in all settings. I am also very dependable. Teachers in the districts have seen how dependable I can be because I'm flexible with where I'm placed, with what subjects I teach, their lesson plans, and any changes that have been made throughout the day that I need to adjust for. Diversity is also another disposition that I think will help me succeed as a teacher that I'm really good at. With working in such a diverse district in Des Moines, it has really opened my eyes to the different students that can come in and how diverse they really are. I have also been able to work with teachers to find the best ways to work with these students so that it can benefit everyone. Having worked in classrooms, I'm able to see also the resources that schools have with them being so diverse. Some are in higher end neighborhoods and others are not. I also have a strong belief that all students can succeed and can learn no matter what. It's just a matter of how the information is presented to them and how the teachers present the information to the class as a whole. In my undergrad, I was a secondary education major, which meant that I had to take a lot of classes on how to teach students, which I think has helped me greatly in my success on being a substitute because I'm able to be so patient with the students and able to work with them, and if they don't understand the information, I'm able to shed a new light and do it in a different way and teach it. Also, as an associate, I was able to work one-on-one with students in the classrooms, making sure that they understood the information if they didn't from the teacher. So I came in with a different perspective and point of view. I would also like to say that I'm very thankful for all the feedback that I've gotten throughout the years from teachers and coworkers working as a substitute, as an associate, and teaching in a Sunday school classroom. I have been able to learn new methods and learn from my mistakes, their mistakes, and just grow as a teacher. Some things that I need to work on would be collaboration. While working in the schools as a substitute, I haven't really had to create my own lesson plans or work with other teachers to have the same lesson plans or ones that match up for subjects. I can create lesson plans, which is fine, but I've just never had to directly work with staff and other students or with other faculty to make sure that the lesson plans are what they need to be. I've also never had to directly work with parents, so I think that collaboration with parents, students, and faculty is going to be a lesson that I'm going to have to learn as I progress in the school systems. Technology is also another one that I think that I will have to continue to work on. I know how to use a lot of the technology, but at the same time I've never been trained in it. And so incorporating some of them into my lesson plans I think will be a little bit more difficult than if I were to have already had training on the instruments. Then that way I can incorporate them a lot easier. So I think training is definitely needed for the technology aspect. I also would say that while working as a sub, it hasn't really allowed me to have a need to do anything under these circumstances. So I think getting into the classrooms as a first-year teacher will really help me progress in these fields. When looking at what makes a professional educator, I think that looks and the way that they behave and the way that they present themselves are a very, very big thing that comes to mind. When you see a teacher, you see that they are well groomed, that they look professional, that they are accommodating, that they're very helpful. Teachers have to go above and beyond what a lot of other job professions have to do. Out in public, teachers have to keep up their demeanor in case they run into students, parents, or other faculty. And on top of that, teachers are held to a higher standard in society, which means that they cannot get OWIs or DUIs like other people could. If that happens, their license gets suspended. So teachers overall are held on a higher standard than what others can be.